Okay, so today it's the day after that first thunderstorm video I made. And like I said in the last night's video, there were supposed to be more scattered thunderstorms today, and it's about 3:30 in the afternoon or so. Pretty kind of late afternoon, and here we are. Rain continues to fall on the ground. And this is the first time it's really rained steady since from then till now. Cause it was just a couple that just thing, and then after I kind of shut my camera off, then just kind of stopped raining for most of the night. We did have a sprinkle earlier today, and the drops that came down from that weren't very many, but they were huge. I mean, they were way huger than they are now, and they were just coming down. And when they hit the ground, you could hear them just smack the ground, and the dots that came on the ground were really big. They were well over the size of a golf ball. Some maybe the size of maybe almost the size of baseball. Some of them they were almost that big. And so and I can tell, and there's going to be thunder with this one. There was a thunder roll before I turned on the camera. So and so even though it rained pretty hard last night, the wind was pretty calm, and the drops weren't quite that big. So even under this umbrella, I can hold it and it'll keep me dry for 1 minute, but then they'll change direction and they'll come in on the other side. And so even with the umbrella, my legs are getting wet a little bit. So, and then here we are, and here's what I said: a thunderstorm during the daytime so that you can see everything. And here's what the patio looks like, and then there's the two branch. Then you can really see the difference. Old one fell down last week, and the one that fell down last night. And then here's Mom's garden, getting natural water so that she don't have to use the hose on them. And it just barely started too. Earlier today, in the eastern part of the county, because we live in we kind of live in the southwestern, but in the southeastern part of the county, they had a severe thunderstorm warning. And on the Doppler radar, it was red, which means torrential rain. So, and on the Doppler radar last night, for last night's thunderstorm, it was just yellow. We were the only part of town that got yellow too. The rest of them just kind of got lighter rain. But we got yellow rain here. But Hurricane got red. And not the light red, but the dark red. Just torrential rain. So, I imagine they had some pretty good street flooding in Hurricane today. Yeah, and the warning was that it said hail. It said quarter-sized hail. Quarter-sized hail. I've never seen hail that big here in Utah before. And 60-mile-an-hour straight-line winds. So it wasn't not like a supercell thunderstorm. No, we really don't get supercell thunderstorms here in southern Utah. Northern Utah, up in Salt Lake and Provo and up there, they're rare, but they have had supercell thunderstorms up there. But our climate down here just isn't conducive for them, and then the landscape too really kind of tears. Oh, the mountains there again really kind of tears them up. Now it's raining pretty heavier now. It's coming down diagonal. So there again. There's only one person umbrella, so that don't do much good in rain like that. So you can see it dripping off the umbrella there. And some bit me in the back. Dang, I'm glad I'm trying this. I'd be getting wet. My legs are getting wet, and it's cold too. It's windy here. It's windy here. See it. So this here would be about maybe dark green rain, dark green. But this is rain, and not as heavy as last night, but drops a little bit bigger. And again, rain was coming down straight last night, and today it's coming down kind of diagonal, because we are getting some 20 or mile an hour wind gusts here or so. Won't be long before we see all the things. And the neighbor kids are out playing in the rain too. Haven't heard more thunder yet. Hoping I do. Of course, we wouldn't see the light from it because it's the daytime, but you can still hear it. And dripping off the neighbor's roof. See that? And here we are. Here's our big metal roof. And Grandma has one just like it. It's a brown one. Well, no. Okay, not the same shape. It's a different manufacturer. But still, we got a brown carport. We have a garage where we park where you can park a boat and a truck in it. And then Grandma's car is parked into the carport in front of it. And so you should hear the noise that thing makes when we get our torrential rains. It's like deafening. But wonder if this wind's gonna knock any more branches down. Be cool if we saw that. So that concludes part 1 of the thunderstorm video. Tune in to see part 2 and maybe part 3.